Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt that the person looking back at you is no longer you? That time, that silent thief is stealing your vitality without your permission, leaving wrinkles where there was once firmness, sowing pain in joints that were once agile. You feel your body betrays you, that it's aging at a pace your mind doesn't accept. This isn't a simple matter of vanity, it's a deep disconnection from your own being, a feeling of powerlessness in the face of a decline you've been told is normal and inevitable. But what if I told you that normality is a lie? A convenient lie for an industry that profits from your resignation. I am Dr. Cezar Villarreal, and today we're not going to talk about miraculous creams or injections that promise false youth. Today we're going to dismantle that lie from its root. We're going to talk about the glue that holds you together, the protein that defines your structure, your strength, and your appearance. Collagen, but not as you've been told. Forget the supplements that promise wonders without explaining the reason for their failure. Today I will reveal the 10 foods your body craves to rebuild its own collagen, to defy that supposed inevitable destiny. Before I reveal the first pillar of this reconstruction, I want you to make a pact with yourself, an act of affirmation. Write right now in the comments, I reclaim my vitality. It's not for me, it's for you. It's a declaration of intent, the first step to stop being a victim of time and become the architect of your health. And if this message already resonates with you, if you feel this is the conversation you needed to have, subscribe and activate the notification bell, because this journey of empowerment is just beginning. You won't want to miss a single step. Now, let's face the harsh reality. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. Imagine it as the scaffolding of a majestic building. It is the structure of your skin, your bones, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, and even the protective barrier of your gut. When this scaffolding weakens, everything begins to give way. Wrinkles appear, sagging, knee pain when climbing stairs, slow wound healing, and digestive problems that seem to have no explanation, like leaky gut, an open door to chronic inflammation, and autoimmune diseases. Here comes the news they sell us as an unappealable sentence. Around 25 years of age, you reach your maximum collagen production capacity. It's the peak. From there, the decline is progressive and, for many, brutal. It's estimated that by 40, you could have lost up to 50% of your production capacity. Half. And by 60, that figure can plummet by up to 75%. It's devastating. It's like watching your house being dismantled brick by brick while you're still living inside. Conventional medicine often confuses common with normal. They'll tell you, it's age, it's what happens. They confuse the average of a population with a deficient lifestyle, with an immutable biological law, but it's not. What they don't tell you is that much of what we call aging is actually an accumulation of daily aggressions, nutritional deficiencies, and disuse. And here's the promise I make to you today. I will reveal not only the foods, but also, later, the mental and lifestyle error that 99% of people commit and that annihilates their collagen no matter how much bone broth they consume. Stay with me, because that revelation can change everything. The true killers of your collagen aren't just the candles on your birthday cake. They are sugar and refined carbohydrates, which through a process called glycation, literally caramelize and make your collagen fibers rigid and fragile. It's chronic inflammation, a silent fire that devours your tissues. It's tobacco, excessive alcohol, chronic stress that floods your body with cortisol, the hormone that actively breaks down collagen. It's the lack of deep sleep, the window of time when your body should be repairing itself. It's excessive, unprotected sun exposure. And of course, it's not giving your body the bricks and tools it needs to build. But now, the good news. Science shows us that you can recover a significant part of that lost capacity. You can slow down degradation and boost synthesis. If at 40 you lost 50%, you can aim to recover half of that loss, returning to 75% of your original capacity. Imagine what that means for your joints, your skin, your energy. The body is wise, but it can't perform magic. You can't just eat collagen and expect it to magically stick to your face. It's a gigantic molecule, a triple helix of almost 3,000 amino acids. Your digestive system must completely dismantle it, like a mechanic disassembles an engine. It breaks it down into individual amino acids and small peptides. And only then, with those loose parts, can your body begin to rebuild its own collagen, custom made for your needs. But for this reconstruction, it not only needs the correct amino acids, primarily glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, but also crucial cofactors like vitamin C, zinc, copper, and sulfur, which act as the workers and tools in this endeavor. With this foundation, we are ready to explore nature's arsenal. These aren't just foods, they are information codes that tell your body how to repair itself. Food number one, ancestral bone broth. We start with the one everyone knows, but few fully understand. Bone broth is not a fad, it's bottled ancestral wisdom. When you slow cook animal bones, cartilage, and connective tissue, ideally from grass-fed beef or free-range chicken, you extract a symphony of bioavailable nutrients. You get type 1, 2, and 3 collagen. Type 1 is king, the most abundant, essential for skin, bones, tendons, and organs. Type 2 specializes in cartilage, crucial for joint health. Type 3 is the companion to type 1, fundamental for the structure of muscles, arteries, and organs. By consuming bone broth, you are giving your body an almost exact blueprint of what it needs to rebuild. But the magic doesn't stop there. The broth is rich in gelatin, which is cooked broken down collagen, making it easier to digest. Gelatin coats and heals the intestinal lining, directly combating leaky gut. It's rich in glycine, the most important amino acid for collagen synthesis, which also has calming effects on the brain and improves sleep quality. And as if that weren't enough, it provides cofactor minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. A crucial tip: make it yourself. Commercial broths are often ultra-processed, full of sodium and additives, and insufficiently cooked, failing to extract nutritional richness. Get quality bones from animals raised in their natural environment. And here's a secret: use a pressure cooker. What would take 24 to 48 hours on a slow simmer, a pressure cooker can achieve in 3 to 4 hours, extracting even more nutrients and gelatin. Add a splash of apple cider vinegar at the beginning of cooking to help demineralize the bones and unleash their full potential. Drinking a warm cup daily is not just about nourishing your skin, it's an act of love toward your digestive system and your joints. We move on to food number two, chicken skin, the despised treasure. For decades, we've been taught an irrational phobia of fat and calories, leading us to dismiss one of the richest and most accessible sources of collagen, chicken skin. We've been indoctrinated to eat dry, skinless chicken breasts, discarding a nutritional treasure. Chicken skin is pure connective tissue, loaded with type 1 and 3 collagen, especially if you consume pieces like thighs. Wings, on the other hand, are richer in cartilage, and thus in type 2 collagen. But Dr. Villarreal, you might ask, what if I roast chicken? Doesn't heat destroy collagen? That's a brilliant question that reveals how the process truly works. Yes, intense heat denatures and breaks down the collagen molecule. But remember what we said, your body doesn't absorb the whole molecule anyway. It has to break it down. The amino acids that make up collagen are very heat stable. What you lose is the preformed structure, but not necessarily the building blocks. However, there's a crucial difference. When the body gets less broken down collagen, as in a broth, it receives a clearer signal to rebuild collagen. When it gets it from very toasted skin, the reconstruction work is greater, requires more energy and resources, and can generate advanced glycation end products, which are pro-inflammatory. The key lies in balance in your general state of health. If you are a healthy person with low inflammation, your body will be much more efficient at using the amino acids from that roasted chicken skin. Slow, moist cooking will always be superior, but don't demonize crispy skin, just understand it, reconcile with it. It's a clear example of how holistic nutrition surpasses the reductionism of calorie counting. Now, food number three. Beef cuts rich in connective tissue. Here we apply the same logic. Look for the parts of the animal that work the hardest, those full of that structural glue. Forget lean, tender cuts for a moment. Think oxtail, hock, chuck roast, ribs. These are cuts that, if cooked quickly, are tough and chewy. Why? Because they are packed with collagen. The secret to releasing that treasure is slow, prolonged cooking with moisture. Stewing, braising, slow pot cooking. This process transforms tough collagen into tender, juicy gelatin that melts in your mouth. It's why a good oxtail stew is so rich and why ribs fall off the bone. With every bite, you're ingesting a massive dose of the basic components for your own joints and skin. The choice of meat is vital. Grass-fed beef is not a luxury. It's an investment in your health. The difference in the fatty acid profile is abysmal. While meat from grain-fed animals can have a pro-inflammatory omega-6 to anti-inflammatory omega-3 ratio of up to 20:1, grass-fed meat approaches an ideal balance of 1:1 or 2:1. By choosing grass-fed meat, you not only get collagen, but you also combat one of its main destroyers, inflammation. Our food number 4, sardines with skin and bones. We now turn to a jewel of the ocean, a humble and affordable superfood, sardines. But with a non-negotiable condition, they must be consumed whole, with their skin and tiny edible bones. It is precisely there in the skin and skeleton where the highest concentration of marine collagen and calcium resides. Marine collagen, primarily type 1, is known for its high bioavailability and its particular affinity for skin, hair, and nail health. But the power of sardines goes much further. They are one of the most potent and clean sources of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These fatty acids are not just good fats, they are cell signaling molecules. They tell your body to reduce inflammation. Remember, inflammation is a fire that consumes your collagen. Consuming sardines is like sending firefighters to put out that fire, protecting the structure you already have, while providing the materials to build more. Additionally, sardines are rich in vitamin D and selenium, two other crucial nutrients for immune health and inflammation regulation. Eating a can of sardines in olive oil a couple of times a week is one of the most efficient and economical strategies for your collagen health and overall body. Food number 5, free-range eggs. Until now, we've talked about foods containing preformed collagen. Now we enter the territory of collagen builders, and the egg is perhaps the most complete of all. Although egg white does not contain collagen as such, it is exceptionally rich in proline and glycine, the two amino acids that make up most of the collagen chain. They are literally the most necessary bricks for the construction. The yolk, for its part, provides healthy fats, fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K, and, crucially, sulfur. Sulfur is the element that creates disulfide bridges. Imagine the three collagen chains. Sulfur acts like the rivets that join them, giving them stability and strength. Without enough sulfur, the collagen structure is weak and degrades easily. Sulfur is also essential for the production of glutathione, the body's master antioxidant which protects cells, including collagen, from oxidative damage. Egg quality matters. Eggs from pastured hens have a much superior nutritional profile than those from caged hens. Their yolk is an intense orange, a sign of a higher concentration of carotenoids and vitamins. Consuming 2 or 3 whole eggs a day is a powerful way to give your body the exact raw materials it needs for its endogenous collagen production. We arrive at food number 6, fruits and vegetables, rich in vitamin C. Here we have the indispensable site manager. You can have all the bricks, that is, the amino acids, in the world, but without the manager to organize the work, nothing will be built. That manager is vitamin C. It is an absolutely essential cofactor for the enzymes prolyl hydroxylase and lysyl hydroxylase, which are responsible for a critical step called hydroxylation, which stabilizes the collagen molecule. Without enough vitamin C, collagen synthesis stops. The most dramatic historical example is scurvy, the disease of sailors. Without access to fresh fruits and vegetables for months, their bodies stopped producing collagen. Connective tissue literally disintegrated, gums bled, teeth fell out, old wounds reopened, and joints fell apart. They died from a structural collapse. Although scurvy is rare today, many people live in a state of subclinical vitamin C deficiency, which directly affects their ability to repair and build tissue. Forget the idea that only citrus fruits contain it. Red peppers have more vitamin C per gram than oranges. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kiwi, strawberries, kale, Nature offers it to us in abundance, including a variety of these brightly colored fruits and vegetables. In every meal ensures your body never lacks this vital cofactor. It's not about mega doses and pills, it's about constant intake through real foods, which also provide other antioxidants and phytonutrients that work in synergy. Food number 7, berries and red fruits. If vitamin C is the site manager, berries are the security team that protects the construction from vandals. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries are extraordinarily rich in antioxidants, especially in compounds called polyphenols and anthocyanins, which give them their intense colors. These compounds are masters at neutralizing free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative damage and accelerate collagen degradation. Think of the sun's ultraviolet light. It generates a cascade of free radicals in the skin that break down collagen fibers. The antioxidants in berries act as an internal shield, protecting your structures from within. Furthermore, some of these polyphenols, such as ellagic acid, have been shown in studies to inhibit the enzyme collagenase, an enzyme our body produces that, as its name suggests, degrades collagen. So berries not only protect, but actively help preserve your existing collagen. They are also an excellent source of prebiotic fiber, which feeds beneficial bacteria in your gut, reducing systemic inflammation and improving overall health, creating a more favorable environment for collagen production. A handful of berries a day is an insurance policy for the longevity of your tissues. Food number 8, garlic and the allium family. Garlic, along with its relatives like onion and leek, is an underestimated medicinal powerhouse when it comes to collagen. Its main superpower lies in its high sulfur content, which we already mentioned as crucial for the stability of the collagen molecule. But garlic contains two other unique compounds, lipoic acid and taurine. Both help rebuild collagen fibers that have been damaged. They act as expert repairers, going to places where the structure has weakened and helping to reinforce it. Taurine, in particular, has been shown to combat advanced glycation end products, those harmful compounds that form when sugar binds to proteins, like collagen, making them rigid and useless. Garlic is therefore a food with a triple action. It provides sulfur to build strong collagen, helps repair damaged collagen, and combats one of the main mechanisms of its destruction. Incorporating fresh, chopped garlic into your daily meals is a simple and delicious strategy to support your body's structural integrity. Now, food number 9, leafy green vegetables and algae. Anything intensely green is synonymous with chlorophyll. Spinach, kale, arugula, parsley. Chlorophyll is the pigment that allows plants to convert sunlight into energy, and some fascinating research suggests it can increase the precursor to collagen in the body, known as procollagen. Procollagen is the newly manufactured collagen molecule ready to be sent wherever it's needed. Increasing its levels is like speeding up the production line. In addition to chlorophyll, these vegetables are rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and lutein, which protects the skin from sun damage. Within this green group, two microalgae deserve special mention: spirulina and chlorella. Spirulina is a cyanobacterium, one of the oldest life forms on the planet. It is incredibly rich in protein, including a large amount of glycine, the main amino acid in collagen. It also provides iron and copper, two cofactor minerals that activate the enzymes necessary for collagen cross-linking and maturation. Spirulina, therefore, is a builder. Chlorella, for its part, is a green alga that, while also nutritious, stands out for its incredible detoxifying capacity and high chlorophyll content. It helps protect existing collagen from toxins and oxidative stress. A combination of both, or simply a massive increase in leafy green vegetable intake, creates an ideal internal environment for collagen health. Food number 10, avocado, the optimizer. I've left avocado for last because although it doesn't contain collagen or is a direct builder, it is the supreme system optimizer. Avocado creates the perfect environment for efficient collagen protection. First, it is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, which are powerfully anti-inflammatory. They reduce the internal fire that degrades collagen. Second, it is an exceptional source of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that works in synergy with vitamin C to protect cell membranes and collagen fibers from oxidative damage. Vitamin E is particularly effective at protecting the skin from sun damage. Third, it contains a good amount of vitamin C and B complex vitamins, which support tissue repair. And fourth, it is an incredible source of soluble fiber, which nourishes the gut microbiome, promotes healthy digestion, and reduces intestinal permeability, cutting off one of the main sources of systemic inflammation at its root. Including half an avocado a day in your diet is like hiring an elite project manager who ensures that all teams, that is, nutrients and processes, work in perfect harmony. And now, the climax. The revelation of the error that sabotages everything. We've covered an arsenal of powerful foods. You could start eating them all tomorrow, but if you ignore this last point, you'll be throwing your money and effort down the drain. I promised I would reveal the mental and lifestyle error that 99% of people commit. The biggest destroyer of collagen isn't on your plate. It's in your mind. It's unmanaged chronic stress. When you live in a constant state of alert, of worry, of anxiety, of rush, your body is flooded with cortisol. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone. Its job is to break down tissues to release energy for fight or flight. And one of its favorite tissues to break down is collagen. Cortisol directly inhibits the activity of fibroblasts, the cells that produce collagen. Not only that, but it promotes inflammation and alters blood sugar, creating a toxic cocktail that disintegrates your collagen matrix from within. You can drink the best bone broth in the world, but if you drink it while checking stressful work emails, the cortisol you generate is actively counteracting the benefits of that broth. You can eat all the avocados and berries, but if you sleep 5 hours a night because your mind won't stop, your body won't have the opportunity to use those nutrients to repair. Deep sleep, especially in the early hours of the night, is when we release human growth hormone, the main signal for collagen synthesis. Without that sleep, construction doesn't happen. The real change, the true anti-aging strategy, is a holistic lifestyle. It's learning to manage your stress through meditation, conscious breathing, time in nature. It's prioritizing sleep as a sacred act of repair. It's moving your body not to punish it but to stimulate it. Weight training and stretching send mechanical signals to your cells to produce more collagen in bones and tendons. Collagen health isn't a cream you put on. It's a reflection of your inner and outer life. It's the result of nourishing your body with real foods, protecting it with antioxidants, giving it the tools to build, and above all, creating an environment of calm and repair so it can do its work. If this revelation has changed your perspective on aging and health, if you now understand that you have much more power than you've been led to believe, then my mission today is accomplished. To continue delving into how to take control of your biology, subscribe to the channel, like this video so it reaches more people who need to hear it, and share in the comments which of these foods or lifestyle changes you commit to incorporating starting today. Remember, your body isn't your enemy fighting to age. It's your most loyal ally, fighting every second to keep you alive and vibrant. Learn to listen to it, to nourish it with intelligence, and to respect it with your habits. The vitality you seek isn't in a jar, it's in your daily decisions. The choice, as always, is yours. Take control.